Hey guys, I'm Geek. In this video, after 6 months of using the Nintendo Switch, I'm finally going to be showing you guys what's on my Nintendo Switch and all the accessories that I've been using on the Switch so far. And I also want to share with you guys, of course, my experience and my personal review of the Nintendo Switch for the last 6 months so far. So first of all, it's going to start with the games that I have installed on my Nintendo Switch. And the first one I'm going to mention here is the Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. This is a game that was released a week ago by Ubisoft in collaboration with Nintendo. They actually got to fuse the Rabbids with the Nintendo characters, Mario, Peach, Luigi, Bowser, all those awesome characters. And with the Rabbids, creating an awesome story. It's really funny. The boss fights are really cool. And this is basically, I think this is the first strategy game where we use actual Nintendo characters. I think Nintendo never released a game like this. So yeah, this is one of the games that I've been playing the most right now since it was released. The other game that I've been playing a lot is Splatoon 2. That game is actually really hot right now. It's really popular as well, especially with the online matches. Really nice. Splatfest. I already played the ketchup versus mayo one, which was really fun, and it has a very cool story. The story is basically like a training course that lets you get familiarized with all the characters' powers and all that. It's pretty cool. So another thing that I've been playing here is the Pokemon Tournament, which I think it's already expired because you can only play like 6. I think it was like 15 matches, but that game is still there. I'll delete it later on. Here, NBA Playgrounds. That's another game that I've been playing a lot on the Nintendo Switch. I think I already put over 30 hours of gameplay, I think. Really cool game. This is one of the reasons why I really want to play NBA 2K18, which is coming out in a couple weeks. So yeah, I've been playing this game a lot. It's really fun. I like the dunks and all that, the characters that you get, the unlockables, and I still have a lot of cards to collect as well. Now here I got Troll. Troll is a game that came out a couple weeks ago. It was not that good at all. I uploaded a couple videos talking about this game. I didn't like it. I got it as a physical, and believe me, I just got rid of it. I put it on eBay and sold it. I really didn't like it. So far, in the last 6 months, I gotta say this is the worst game that I played on the Nintendo Switch. Also, Rayman Legends Definitive Edition demo. This is the demo that you can actually download right now, and it's pretty cool because it actually lets you play a couple levels. And it looks incredible here on Nintendo Switch. But this is a game that I already played on other consoles like the Vita, the PlayStation 4. And I don't see myself buying this game again on the Switch. If you haven't played that game, of course, I recommend to buy it because it's a really, really good platformer game. Here is Implosion. Implosion is a game that actually came out for Android and iOS devices first. It's like a hack and slash game with RPG elements, and it's really, really nice. I got addicted to it. I unlocked a whole bunch of levels. I think I'm on the last level. Infinite Mini Golf. This is a game that came out, I think it was like last month. And if you try to look for it at the e-store, you're not gonna find it because they actually took it down because there were some posters in the background that was like a little bit not so E or G, which was, it's funny because I never noticed it, but a lot of people noticed it and Nintendo just took it down. Or I think the developers, they actually took it down so they can update the backgrounds. I don't know if that game is going to come back, but I did like that game. I'm liking it. I played already around 5 hours of gameplay. It's really good. It looks really nice, but you know, it's not better than Everyday's Golf, that's for sure. Cars 3 Driven to Win. That's another game that I've been playing a lot on the Nintendo Switch. I really, really like that game, and it looks incredible on Nintendo Switch, especially in portable mode. This game made me want to play more racing games on the Nintendo Switch, so I can't wait to play more racing games, serious racing games on the Nintendo Switch. Snake Pass is another cool game that came out I think a couple months ago. Really awesome. I think it's around $20, and it was on sale recently for like $12. It's like a platforming game where you actually control the snake and you have to complete a couple obstacles. The effects of controlling the snake is really nice as well. Mario Kart 8, it's another awesome game that looks really good on the Nintendo Switch. It came out, of course, for the Wii U first, but the port for the Nintendo Switch is actually amazing and includes all the extras and DLC that came for the Wii U at the beginning, and it's really good. I recommend to get it if you like Mario Karts. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is also there, one of the first games that I purchased for the Nintendo Switch, and in my opinion, after 6 months, for me, it's still the #1 game to beat when it comes for the Nintendo Switch. And it also, believe me guys, when I say this game, Zelda, might be on the top 5 for favorites to win the game of the year. When you compare it to every other platform out there in the market. And here on the Nintendo Switch, when you get more than 12 games, you're actually gonna see this right here that it says all software. You click right there, boom, and it opens up all this page. That way you can see all the games that are not visible. And the other game that I've been playing a lot, I loved a lot, was the Lego City Undercover. That game is incredible. If you love Lego games, that's a game that you should buy on the Nintendo Switch. In my opinion, one of the best games this year for the Nintendo Switch. It looks incredible. It looks really nice, just like on the consoles, and the story is really, really funny. So I recommend to actually play that game. Fast RMX is one of the first games that I purchased. It's a futuristic racing game. Really nice. It costs around, I think it was around $20, I think. Really nice game. It looks incredible, but of course later on it gets really, really hard. Demos, I got Puyo Puyo Tetris, which is a combination between Puyo Puyo and Tetris, of course. And also I got the Snipper Clips demo, which honestly I haven't even tried yet. I downloaded, I don't know why, but I haven't even tried it yet. A lot of people like it. I haven't even loaded it yet. So yeah, and basically that's it. Those are all the games that I have here when it comes to digital and physical games. Now, one thing to keep in mind, you might be asking what kind of card you have installed here. I have a 32GB card, and so far I only have available 6.4 gigabytes of storage. Now, like you see right here in the internal storage, the Nintendo Switch has 32 gigabytes of storage, and by default you're gonna get 25.5 gigabytes of storage for you to use, and I haven't used anything. Yes, I haven't used absolutely anything. So all my games are actually installed on the card right there. Now, I just purchased a card, 128 gigabytes. If you saw my prior video, you already know about it. And one thing that Nintendo needs to improve and needs to add to us is a way to transfer your save files from your card or from your system to a card. That's something that we cannot do so far after 6 months. And I think that's something that Nintendo should bring, because right now, all these games are installed on my micro SD cards. If I want to transfer my save file to the system or to the other card, I can't. Now let's go and show you guys all the accessories that right now I own for the Nintendo Switch. And first I'm going to start with this right here. If you're looking for a grip to play, for example, you know that on the Nintendo Switch you can actually separate the Joy-Cons, and you could give one Joy-Con to somebody and you use the other Joy-Con, right? So if you have one of these, you can easily make the Joy-Cons a lot more comfortable to play. Just like that, a lot more comfortable to play. These come in pairs or individually, but most of them come in pairs. So I purchased this, and it comes with 2 of them. So you can actually have one with a controller and the other one controller, and it actually works really damn good. I've really tried it, played it with my daughters, Mario Kart and other games as well. And it works a lot better than the little strap thing that Nintendo includes in the box. It's way better. Case that I purchased recently, this is the case that I've been using. It is really nice. I like the fact that it's like leather, nylon, waterproof, shockproof. And right here I can store my games right there. It actually protects the Nintendo Switch really good. And the great thing is that it keeps it really, really thin. I already made a video for that a couple days ago. This right here is the S fans. This, what it lets me do is replace my my dock. So right now, if I want to record gameplay or use my Nintendo Switch on a computer, this is what I use. I just connect this to the Nintendo Switch, and this I connected to the Elgato, which is right here. This is the one that I'm using, HD60S Elgato. And with this and this, I can actually play my games on my computer, which I already made a video on how to do that. And I also use it to record my gameplay as well. So yeah, so I recommend this. Of course, there's going to be different versions coming out right now. I think this was on Kickstarter. I don't know if it's still on Kickstarter or not. And of course, this right here is a little stand. I got it with the S Fan. It's a little stand that lets me, if I want to put this like that, like that, I could put the Nintendo Switch right there, like that, and I could use it in dock mode like that. And at first, I can also adjust the angles as well, because over here in the back, on the back right here, this thing has like 1, 2, 3 angles that I can actually control. So when I'm using the S Fan, right, when I'm using this device, I actually use the kickstand, this stand right here, so that way the Nintendo Switch won't get overheated. Another device that I've been using, especially when I travel far, is this right here. This is the Antac battery extender, and what it is, you go like that, right? Put your Nintendo Switch right there, right? Let's go put the Nintendo Switch right there and lock it up, and there you go. So right now I have this thing right here, actually has 6,500 milliamp per hour battery, which more than doubles the capacity of battery that the Nintendo Switch has. Click right there, boom, it turns on right there. And right now, like you see there, it turned on because it started charging. So that's a good device that's cool to have if you're traveling a lot. And basically, that's it. Those are all the accessories that I'm using. The only thing I can actually mention is the USB-C cable that I'm using is this one from iOrange, which is 10 foot long, and it's like braided cable, really thick and really good. So I've been using this with my Nintendo Switch, and I also use this with my smartphone. So I only carry one cable, and it works on both devices, which is really convenient. So guys, that's it. Those are all the games that are on my devices. Of course, I have a couple physical games right here that I put right there, like the Cars 3 Driven to Win, Splatoon 2, Mario plus Rabbids. I have some more physical games as well, but I just decided to put those 3 right there. I actually prefer buying digital games. When it comes to indie games. When it comes to indie games, you can only buy them digital, right? So that's the reason why I have the memory card. Now, honestly, you do not need, I'm telling you guys, after 6 months of using this, you can actually buy the Nintendo Switch without buying any memory card and just use the internal storage for downloading indie games and using it for save files for physical games. That's the great thing about the Nintendo Switch, because it has 35 gigabytes of internal storage. That's awesome. Now, starting in a couple weeks, there's going to be some games that are actually going to require you to have a micro SD card. Yesterday, I made a video about the NBA 2K18 that requires you to have a 25 gigabyte, at least more than 25 gigabytes of external storage using micro SD card, because that's going to be a downloadable only game. And also Nintendo actually said and confirmed that there's going to be some games in the future that it's going to be the same thing. After 6 months, I've been enjoying a lot the Nintendo Switch. This has been my portable device. This, honestly, sadly, believe me, sadly, this has replaced my PlayStation Vita when it comes to portable gaming. The sad thing about this is that there's no like achievement system, trophy system, anything like that. That's another thing that I wish Nintendo actually tried with the Switch. Of course, they should bring like a coin system, you know, gold coins, silver coins, bronze coins, and the diamond, you know, if for the #1 instead of a platinum, right? They should do something like that, you know, because even Google and Apple have their system as well. Google has the achievement and Apple has another achievement system. I forgot the name of it, but they do have another achievement system. You play games and you unlock things, pop up, and you level up as a player, which is really cool. And same thing goes with Google as well. You unlock achievement on games. So, you know, if Google and Apple can do it with mobile games from other developers, why can't Nintendo do it? The other thing that Nintendo needs to improve after 6 months is that the online gaming with friends is really horrible here. I'm telling you guys, it's something that, I don't know, 2017 shouldn't exist. So since this device does not have like a microphone where you can actually play online and talk with your friends, you're gonna have to download an application to your phone, and a headphone goes to your system here, right? And then there's another apparatus that goes between your phone and your system that needs to be connected there. It's a pain in the butt. That's not the way you do online gaming on the go. That is not good. It's not even good even playing at your home. Okay, so honestly, that's something that Nintendo needs to improve. They should have at least released like a pro controller with the headphone jack right there where you can actually enable voice chat. That would have been very cool. Now there's some people that actually discovered that the Nintendo Switch actually has some in-voice chat, but it sounds horrible. It sounds horrible, and that's one of the main reasons why Nintendo actually requires you to go through all that mess for you to have a not perfect, but better online chat, right? Another thing is that I would like to see is applications. There's no YouTube app, there's no browser app, and the system actually has browser capability. If you watch some videos online, there's some videos where if you go to, for example, add like Facebook, from Facebook, instead of doing the Facebook thing, you can actually hit some link and actually use it as a internet browser. Now that's pretty damn cool, but come on, let's get a browser. Why don't we get a physical browser on the Nintendo Switch? That's something that we should get. And of course, it would be nice also if we get some media application, for example, YouTube, Netflix, and also like that, which I think it will come later on in the future. But right now, it's not. There's nothing available, and we cannot right now like change the background to wallpaper, because believe me, guys, I've been taking a lot of awesome screenshots in the last 6 months. And a lot of these screenshots, I take them just because I said, you know what, when Nintendo finally releases the wallpaper, ability for your system, I'm gonna have a whole bunch of awesome wallpapers that I can apply and use as my background. And of course, when it comes to gaming, I can't complain about it so far. I thought I was gonna be complaining about gaming. Like every month, there's been like really good AAA games from Nintendo and from other developers as well. And there's a lot more games coming out later on in the future. So right now, thanks to the Nintendo Switch, this device actually has replaced, like I said, it has replaced my PlayStation Vita as a portable console. And it also has replaced my Xbox One as well. Yeah, I haven't touched my Xbox One since I got the Switch at all. So right now, my life consists to PlayStation 4 and Nintendo Switch for gaming on the go. Yes, a lot of people say this is not a portable console, it's meant to be a console. No, I don't care. This is a hybrid console, and I use it however the hell I want. So for me, 95% of this usage of the Nintendo Switch has been portable mode, and I love it because of that. If I want to play on the TV, I just play on the TV, and it's been great. I've been loving it. Battery life has been good. I can't complain about it. Still you get around 3 hours in AAA games, and when you play these games like NBA Playgrounds or smaller games like mini golf and all that, you're gonna get over 4 hours of battery life, and that has been pretty damn good. There's been a couple colors released, but I don't like those neon colors. I'm sorry, they look cool, but for me, I don't like them. I'd rather get like 2 white ones and replace the back plate for a white one. That would be awesome. So yeah, I'm thinking about doing it myself. So other than that, guys, thanks for watching the video. Like I said, this video was to show you guys what's on my Nintendo Switch, the accessories that I have, and my opinion so far of the Nintendo Switch. Like I said, do I recommend the Switch? Hell yes. If you want to play like AAA gaming on the go and you like Nintendo games, but honestly, I recommend to have a PlayStation 4 or an Xbox One. Play all your awesome AAA games like Call of Duty, Battlefield, Battlefront, all those awesome games like Destiny and all that. Sadly, a lot of those games are not going to come here because of graphic-wise. power wise. So I honestly recommend, if you're gonna buy a Nintendo Switch, you should also have a console, whether it's Xbox or PlayStation 4. Thanks for watching, guys. Till next time.